Hello and welcome back. Right, I have been thinking long and hard and realised that on both my Let's Plays, the one thing I am doing wrongly, let's just have a quick look to see if it's still on special, whether it's gone now. It has. It's typical, isn't it? Yeah, it has. I don't know whether to get that. That is a really good price for the trail lifter. I'm going to go for it. That is not what I was after, but yeah. Okay, right. Trouble is we can't really do it. It's going to cost us too much. Okay. Remind myself, have we got any contracts on? Wow, we did a fertiliser. Oh, 2 fertilising ones. Okay. Let's go and do the 2 fertilisers. Yeah, there was a telehandler, and I was thinking about it all day. Obviously, I let it go. Next month is it is a harvest month, isn't it? Let's just have a quick look. I'm sure it's October. Sugar cane and sugar beet both. Yeah, next 2 months. So if we miss one, we could do one day and one the next. Let's go and do the fertilising contracts on this day. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. Contracts. 70 and 38. And now I know where 70 is, because we did 69 yesterday. Oh, 38 is... It can't be far away. Oh, wow, 38 again. Oh, of course, we sprayed it yesterday. So, we'll go do 70, because it's closest to us in a way. And then we'll come back, fill up, because I don't think we'll have too much. Oh wow, that sugar cane's coming on nicely. That is doing very well. Ooh, excellent. Ooh, and that's much better planted than it was on my last field on Horbelleron. There were sort of spots and bits missing. Right, actually... Actually, that's not a bad way to go. Zoom in a little closer. I'm a bit far out. Yes, I've been thinking, obviously, I like to show everything, but there are certain bits where I realise why content creators don't show everything, and that is, there are certain bits where, I mean, now I'm talking, so it's not the same, but like if you're loading your sugar beet and sugar cane in every single day, people don't want to see that. So yes, I think going forwards there may be certain bits where I just show screenshots of the work that I've actually already done, rather than people have to watch every last little bit. I don't mind doing some pivotal there's a fine line between literally doing that and showing nothing, but there are certain farm jobs that you probably would show. Mr. CLP has got a good rule, and that's that he sometimes shows 1 or 2 of one kind of bit of work, but he won't show you the rest of it that he does every single day, the same bit of work, because that's, people find it boring, which you would do, or repetitive, so therefore boring. You don't want to see me loading sugar crates of sugar every single day. So obviously I think most people would be more happy. Let's have a look. Is the... Oh, I've gone too far. I had no need to do that. Do you know? Okay. Yeah, so obviously I would show the proof that I've done it, but obviously the selling direct, you are getting about half price. It seriously is... we've obviously invested a lot in the sugar, and it's earning us quite a bit of money, but nowhere near as much as it should do. So yes, I'm seriously considering if there's a telehandler on special offer, blah blah blah, that we actually... Oh wow, that's a proper bridge. I don't need to do any guerrilla warfare across there. I'll just do it properly. Right. This is field 70, yes it is. Zip out. It's not far off. A little bit too far out, actually. A little bit too far. Yeah. I'm going way past the end. Just try and get my angle right. Yes. Wow. This is the grass field that we literally baled last time. They've changed it to a sugar beet field. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's one thing that has changed an awful lot from last time to this time. Yeah, this is the baling contract I had last year or the year before. This was the grass. That's something that obviously on FS19, that if it was grass, it stayed grass. As far as I'm aware, I can't ever recall on any of my Let's Plays on FS19 where the AI ever changed a grass field into something other than grass. So yeah, that's definitely different, because this was definitely a grass field. Wow. I have also seen that on my Horbelleron there was it field 1 that was grass, and then next time I went up to the top that had changed as well. So yes, that is quite a breath of fresh air. Let's go out a little bit. Right, I must remember I am going to need to either hire... I may hire this year the sugar cane. What I'd like to do is... It's not about the money. I'm going to lose money. I want to hire the big one, because I've never ever used the large sugar cane harvester with a 2 metre. I've always bought the small 1 metre cutter. It's not very easy to do yourself. I usually get a worker to do it and just do the tidy up work myself. But I'd like to have a proper go with a 2 metre harvester. Now then, I should be coming up to the bit where we came onto the... Where's the bridge? Not quite there yet. It's there. Oh wow. When you're a certain distance away, the bridge doesn't pop, at which there's no bridge, and now there is. Yeah, it's very clever from a graphics point of view. Right, get ready to hop out. I can see it. It's about there. Oh, I do like the fact I can see the shadow on this. There's a lot of crops, sorghum, and when things go into the second growth stage, that make it very difficult for you to see the shadow. Yes, so I am thinking of sort of changing a little bit. I don't want to change too much. I do love to see. I see my Let's Plays as a record of the growth of our farm, of how well or bad we do, whether we sunk or we swim. It literally shows everything, warts and all. And we obviously have what I class as rules of engagement, which is the rules that I'll set for the Let's Play. Like I know I've set that no workers when working on contracts like this. I did break that rule as I'd forgotten about it, but not in the spirit of what I'd said. I just did forget, but it was only whilst I went and took loads to the for storage, and then as soon as I came back I did it, took straight over again. So I did sort of break it, but not... I think I still obeyed the spirit of it. I did say I could do it on my own fields, but yeah, that's the plan. and I'm going to stick to that as much as... No, I am. I broke that rule because I'd forgotten it, not because I broke it or willingly broke it. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to, going forwards, remember that. I did say that I didn't mind having workers on my own fields. It's literally on doing contracts. That's my rule on this Let's Play, that I'm doing the contracts. Whereas I have no such rule on my Horbelleron. Although, to be honest, I have got to be truthful. I probably use the hired help on about 1 in 10 contracts. Usually if I'm doing another one, I might let one go on another one. So yeah, but I do find them so expensive that really I very rarely use them. %58 left. This is a big field, truthfully a monster. Coming to a head. I see you. Where there's no shadow. Yay. I'm going to finish it though, I know. I'm not sure if I would actually be able to finish the field 38. 52%, it's a smaller field, I think I would. Going to be pretty much on the dregs though, but... yeah, let's go do 38. I think we can just about do it. And what we've got left. If we manage the bigger contract, I'm quite sure we can do the small one. Zoom in a little, I'm a bit far out. Yeah, so I am going to try and change my... The thing is that I always find is it's that you change things and sometimes you go too far. That's why I always like to show everything, but it can be a little bit... Nobody wants to see exactly the same every single time. I mean, even doing contracts is never the same every single time, but if I've got to load 20 or 40 sugar crates every single day, that really and truthfully, I don't think people want to see that day in, day out. So yeah, that type of thing. Ooh, I just saw you then. Wow. How many times have I been here? Wow, I can't believe that. So many times I've been this way. Whoop. Wow. Camera collision. Mega bad. Actually, isn't it that field right there? It is indeed. Nearly went past it. Nearly. Don't think I'm quite far. Yeah, I'm a bit too far. Let's try and get this right. Yeah, so I'm going to try and adjust my playstyle, but not to the point where it totally ruins and changes things, but just very repetitive tasks that you're going to do every single day. Perhaps those ones, they're not going to be included. I'll just show screenshots of what we've achieved rather than show every last little thing. Maybe follow my favourite content creator and actually just do a couple of videos where you show you loading something and then literally just mention that you've loaded another 40 pallets that day, which is why your money's. Just take a screenshot of your, when you take the stuff to the sell point, rather than show every last little thing. I'm trying to learn to be balanced as a content creator. It is obviously, I've only been doing it for a few months, and it is, you sort of I think you do have ideas and you think, yeah, I like that, but then you'd like think, yeah, but that's not quite working right, so you try and change things up a little. So yeah, I'm not afraid to think, no, let's change that up. And again, you can always change. If you think, nah, I think I was right first time, then you can change it back again. Nothing's cast in stone. And obviously comments from viewers as well. I really would very much appreciate anything that's any feedback that people to say, yeah, you're right, you do need to do this, or no, we quite like it like that. That, really would like to try and get the balance correct. It's all about, in my eyes, trying to create content that people enjoy, that's not boring. I mean, I do tend to time-lapse big, massive contracts if I'm not chattering like this, because I mean, obviously I'm talking at this very minute about what we're going to do and plans and all that type of thing, so that's a bit different to right, let's try and get this right. Yeah, I can see where I'm going. That's not bad. Now this is nowhere near as big as the last one. We shouldn't take us too long to do this, truthfully. I'm going to have a quick look, because I think we pretty much managed to do that. I don't think there was that much on that side left to do. We might have a bit of think. Yeah. And if we go up this middle, I don't think we're far off. Might have a couple of patches that need doing, but I don't think by a lot. Yeah, see, I wasn't far off. Let's just get this, because this was a bit too big for my liking. Ooh, not bad. Let's just go and do that one that's a little bit big. I'm not a big fan of leaving things. I think it's this section. It is. Just the bit there that we missed. I guess about here. Do a spinneroo here. Might be wrong, that might be further in. Oh, no, not bad. Excellent. Right, let's grab those two contracts. Let's see if there's any more as well while we're actually out and about. Let's refresh them. No, I'm not going to go mad. It's not. It's happy with what it's the choices it's made. So, wow, 92,000. That is amazing. Now I do believe we have got a certain amount of loan. 50-odd thousand, 45,000. I'm not going to clear it, not just yet. Just in case we ever have a super duper. If I see a super duper deal of a tractor that's high horsepower with 70% off, then I would definitely, and I know that's a dream amount, but you never know. If I've not got the money, I don't mind taking the loan out. I've not said I can't take a loan out on this one, so with this being start from scratch, it's hard to say you can't take a loan out, because to be honest, you start with a loan. I suppose you can say, once I've paid it back, I'm not taking out any more loans, but again, it's because it is start from scratch and you're very limited on your start. I don't think I want to be that cruel. It just seems too limiting when it's, in my opinion, the hardest start, even more so on FS22, because you don't start with 500,000 free, you start with 300,000 and 200 loan, which is completely different from traditional. Right, me just remind myself, we have done everything, haven't we, on these bits of land? I'm sure we have, but I'm just double checking. Yeah, fully fertilised on both, weeded, and they don't need lime. Excellent. So what we're going to do now... Deers. Wow. Let's drop our fertiliser spreader. And we will sleep through till tomorrow. Oh wow, we're chasing the deer. Hey, don't damage me crop. Right, okay. Sleep through till tomorrow, and it is harvest time. 7. Oh, no, actually. Yeah, even if it is a little bit dark, we seriously need to get in as much as we can on this. Contracts are a thing that are... Oh, I didn't check my... how much I'd got in my productions. Ah. Seriously. Ooh. They just popped. Wow, that was amazing. That deer's stalking my crop. I think he's eating the sugar. Right, so then, let's go and have a look at the sugar cane as well. Oh. It's still growing. Okay then. Oh, that's... So one's ready and one isn't. Yeah, one's in the final, so that should be ready tomorrow then. Ah, or later today, I suppose. Okay then, let us get cracking. Oh, let's just see my favourite part of the day. $15 meters, that's not bad. If we do go into grass, they are so expensive. 15.5. Let's have a look how much that really is. That's got built-in arms as well. Wow. And with a 15 metre, that's not bad. So, I mean, I know that it's not super duper, but these are normally very expensive. Let's have a look at that. How much is that normally? Or is it always reasonable? Slurry tanks. Farm tech. 15 metre one. Shooten. Polysys. 1550. 15 metres. 77,500. So it literally is just under half price. Now we're using solid fertiliser, aren't we, to be honest? That would be a good price, that would, if we hadn't got one already. It's minus 63%. Right, anyway, that is... Let's get on with what we can do. In fact, you know, I think what I am going to do is I'm going to leave it here. Because I want this field and the sugarcane are going to be literally an entire harvest in themselves. Let's just check that hasn't popped. No, it hasn't. So I'm going to literally say, I'm going to see you guys and gals. No, I'm not. Do you know? No, I'm not about as time-lapse. Why am I using my time-lapse thing? I'm going to say, I'm going to hopefully see you all again. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.